Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I have two moonstone cutting dies that are pretty special. This one is Pretty Petals Dog, and this one's Pretty Petals Cat. You guys, they make gorgeous cards just like this one for all of you pet lovers. This one is my friend Debbie made this, and it's our giveaway card for this episode. So if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, so this is what the dies look like. Each one has 4 pieces. So it has the main die, and then each one has the surround die that cuts out the image, and then a greeting die, and then a surround die for this one as well. So if you just use this main image and cut it from your paper, this is what it would look like. But then when you add this one, okay, then you get the full cutout dog or cat. All right, so we use these in a lot of different ways today on our cards, so I just wanted to show you. This is what cat one looks like. All right, so let's get going here on these cute cards. This is a 5 by 6.5 inch card that Debbie made, so cute. For the background paper, she used Hidden Animals 12 by 12 patterned cardstock, and also the coordinating solid cardstock on this one. And specifically, she used, which one did she use? The one that has the little rabbit on it. It's this one. She used mostly the back side of it. So she also used acetate. So on the inside back of her card, all right, she cut out a notch, a section from her card. And let me measure. She cut out, just using her paper trimmer, 2 inches wide, of course the 5 inch long. Used her paper trimmer here and here, and then you could just use it here to cut the section out. Then she took a sheet of acetate, which you can buy by the sheet here at Paper Wishes. I forgot to grab a sheet of it, but I'll put it down below the video in the supplies used. And if you're watching us over on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box. You'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. And then she went ahead and she taped that acetate in here. Why did she tape it? Because glue doesn't really want to hold acetate as well to paper as tape does. So she used this 1/2 inch wide extra sticky tape. She covered the inside of her card with that same beautiful paper. Add the little hugs and kisses die from solid cardstock. You can see here that she cut her beautiful little dog out using that surround die. She die cut this from the dark brown paper in the solids, and then backed it with this ivory paper, and then she glued that to the card front. This is a little cutout from the card, and then she inked the whole thing using cocoa bean ink and then little applicator tool to soften that edge. So then let's talk about what you would do with this taped section. We like to just go ahead and cut more strips of paper, and then you can just add them right there. Now, once again, we don't recommend gluing them because they will just peel off of that plastic. So we're just going to take some of this and we're going to add it right here. And where are my little scissors? Here we are. Should have had this taken off. All right. And I don't think you need to cover the whole thing with tape, just like Debbie did here. Just a couple of strips is more than enough. And then usually I like to use a little pokey tool to help peel these off. But of course, now I'm realizing at the second that it's sitting on my desk. So we're just going to do our best to peel this off. Sometimes if you burnish it really nicely, I don't have to use the pokey tool. There we go. Okay, finally got that peeled off without my pokey tool. Now we're just going to take this piece, we're just going to place it right on there, okay? I could add a little dazzle sticker there if I did it short, and we're going to do the same there. So it just gives you a nice finished edge for your inside of your card. All right, I'll finish that part later. Oh yes, giveaway card. So how our giveaway cards work is we're trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So we ask that you just, if you're watching us on our webisode page, hop on over to YouTube. It'd be great, subscribe to our channel, and then go to this video, give it a thumbs up, like it, and then leave us a comment. And then after about a week, we'll reply, congratulations, YouTube username blank. And then that person can claim their card. So you got to know what your YouTube username is. It's a good idea to hit that notification bell so you know when we drop new videos and when we announce card winners, because we do this 3 days a week on our Tuesday videos, Wednesday and Thursday webisode videos. So you have 3 chances a week to win, and we ship them to throughout the United States and to Canada. So definitely participate if you are a Canadian friend. All right, so here is another card idea. This one is 7 by 5, okay? And for this one, I used the little doggy die without the surround on it. So I'm cutting it from our tan suede paper. And if you're not familiar with our suede paper, it comes in lots of different colors, like a fabric suede. It's not real suede. So it's fabric suede feeling. And then on the back, it's paper, and it die cuts and embosses beautifully. I highly recommend. And just cut that slightly smaller than my 7 by 5 inch tent fold card. So this, and then I used, for this little plaid, I just wanted to add a little bit of plaid. So I used Joyful Christmas 6 by 6 pattern cardstock for the black plaid here. I love using this one year round. It's got 1, 2 images, well 3 that are like snowflakey, but the rest are all just plain plaids, and I love using it for that kind of masculine touch. It's great, so I highly recommend. And what I did is I just took a corner of each one of the of a single sheet of 6 by 6, and I tore one off here, and I tore one off here, and then I inked the edges with some charcoal ink using the surface of the ink pad. Glued that with Cosmic Shimmer glue. It just glues very well to the suede. And then I used some thin line black Dazzle stickers, which are just so nice. It's just a nice little line right there on each of the edge right here. And then, oh, I forgot to mention, before I glued the suede down, I glued black cardstock behind it. That's very important, Lene. So yes, die cut this, put black suede behind it so it's got that nice black image, glued that to the card, then did my corner pieces, then added my Dazzle stickers, and then I went ahead and die cut the surround for the greeting out of gold cardstock. Oops, there we go. And then the greeting is out of black cardstock, and then I glued this to the gold, and then foam taped the gold to the card. And then for this one, you guys, I just wanted to make him a special little collar because he looks like he's such a good boy. So I just took that scrap of gold cardstock and I just cut a little bit of a moon shape actually, and then left that about a 1/4 inch wide, and then just trimmed it here and here. And then I added a a red heart Dazzle sticker for his little tag because I thought he was so cute. All right. So let's see what else we've got. For the cat one, you guys, this one is so cute. So for this one, Debbie did a really beautiful job on this. She used, for her background paper, Floral Luxury 12 by 12 pattern cardstock, and then the coordinating solid cardstock. She started out, she lined her card with this beautiful sort of orchid color, but before she did that, I'm going to show you this great technique that she did. She took her card and she covered it with this beautiful paper. It's actually this one right here on this first page. She covered not even the whole card, and I'll tell you why. And then she took her cutting die for the kitty, if I can grab it here. All right, and she took the cutting die and she put it right here on the edge, just like that. And then she took the card and she wrapped it around like this. Probably best to show you on a blank card. So she took the cat and she put it right here, just like this. And then she took a scrap of cardstock. Let me grab my scrap of cardstock. And she put that right over it. And then she went like this and she ran it through. This is now 5 inches wide, so it'll go through a 6 inch wide platform. She ran it through, okay? And then that left an image like this on her card front. So now pretend this is on my card front, like this. And then she took her little scissors, okay, and she just started right here on her card edge, and she cut out this part of the cat all the way around till she got to right about there on the top edge. Let me show you the inside of the card. Okay, so that's what she did. She die cut this image, and she went to the center of her card and took the little scissors and she cut around this. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then she went ahead and took another image out of this ivory paper from the solid cardstock, and she fully die cut an ivory one with the surround around it. Okay, and then, so I don't have one of the cat, but you know, like this. And then she glued that over this image so that it would look all nice and finished. All right, very cute. But when you open the card, you can clearly see it's cut from the card, which is so clever. Then she did ink the edges before she glued it to this card using a little bit of orchid. Okay, then she glued her cat there, and then she used these really sweet little taupe rhinestones. They're just kind of a beigey light brown. Taupe is a good explanation as far as the name. And she just embellished her cat with rhinestones, so cute. Added the little foam taped greeting there. Then on the inside, remember when she like put it through the die cutting machine? It does leave an impression on the inside and back of the card. Well, just cover that with the solid cardstock so that your recipient isn't seeing that. And then she put this really fun little stitched dazzle border on there in this purple color. And she had this beautiful card. I just love what she did with that. So yeah, it's a little bit of a trick to turn your card and fold it like this, but it's our way of getting that through the, this is a 6.5 inch card, so it won't go this way, but it will go this way. So there's a little tip for you. Okay, now this last card that Debbie made is amazing. So for this one, you guys, she took the surround piece for the cat, okay? So she took this piece and she die cut it from this light yellow. And let me tell you what she used for her background papers here. She used Tulip Parade 12 by 12 pattern cardstock, but she also used the coordinating cardstock and used this light yellow for her cat. All right, so then set that aside for a moment. And then she created her own card out of her card base out of the solid cardstock as well. Let me give you the dimensions on this. This is 5 by 6 inches. And then she scored that right here at 3 inches rather, because it's just tall in it. And then you just pop it up, and then this part is foam taped on the inside. This is one of the borders from the collection. And just pop that up. So let's talk about this cat. She actually stenciled the cat with the image that she die cut. Look at that. So she die cut one of these, and then on this one, she just used the cat, and then she put this over this, and then she used some inks to color it. So let me try this out. Here's my little scrap. Okay, and she just put this right here. And then all the different inks that she used, a lot of different inks. She's killing me with all the inks here. She used peach, she used Prussian blue, she used letterbox red, she used khaki, she used violet, she used teal, she used lipstick pink, and she also used tiger orange. All right, I think she cleaned out the drawers for all the different colors that she used. All right, and then we love using these little daubers, little finger daubers. Come in a pack like this, and they're so handy to use. So first she took the khaki, and you could tape this down with a little bit of low tack tape or washi tape, and she just went over it like that. And then she took another one. Let's try one that has, what color? I'm trying to like figure out what I've got. All right, we're just gonna do a separate one because I'm not gonna match up all of her colors. Sorry, Debbie. All right, so then this one, and a violet, and then a little lipstick. This. You could also do like lipstick up here. So you could use a lot less colors. But then when you take this off, you're getting that stenciled image. Isn't that cute? She did such a great job with that. All right, so then once you have your little stenciled kitty, then she went around and inked the edges with that, with the letterbox red, okay? And then this part right here on her card, she used this very sheet right here. She went ahead and added the cardstock over this base, and then she cut around, took her tiny scissors and cut around this border, and then glued the little kitty just to the bottom edge of her easel card, and then put this right over the edge of that so that it's so nice to pop up like that. And then the little dazzle stickers that she used for her greetings came from our purple dazzle sticker collection. They come in this huge pack like this, but they have all these border dazzles in this wonderful shade of purple, and then lots and lots of greetings. A really great collection. And she used hello friend and then thinking of you on the inside. That is a great technique. All right, so you guys, we have shown you tons of ways to use these, and I think you'll agree, super versatile cutting dies. Don't forget, this is our giveaway card, so I definitely hope you participate in that. It always is kind of disappointing when somebody doesn't claim their card. And I'm looking for my kitty card. Here we go. So definitely, yeah, don't forget to participate in the giveaway, like, comment, and subscribe over on our YouTube channel. The Money Saver's fantastic, you guys. It's right over here on the right-hand side. Definitely check that out. Down below the video are all the supplies that we use to create this. So if you're interested in just one die, or maybe you want the stitch dazzles, they're there. If you're watching us over on YouTube, it would be great if you would subscribe to our channel. It really helps our channel grow and helps our small company here in Oregon. Thanks for joining me, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.